Previously on Prey. Dr. Morgan Yu lifted the lockdown of Talos 1, and on the way back to the elevator, decided to help his ex-girlfriend Macaria with her life-threatening medical condition.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 33%. Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 66%. Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 66%. Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 66%. Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 99.79%. Threat of explosive gas minimal. Normal operations may resume pending supervisor approval.
Thankfully, the Phantom's projectiles did not set it off. At least now you can use something more substantial than the glue cannon wrench combo. Seriously, this coral's getting everywhere, isn't it?
You came back in from outside, huh? Fixed elevators. Thank you. Now I can move free. You, not so much. You are in life support. A joke there, I think. Eel tanks. Where your trans-star food comes from. Chopped up and made new colors. Connected to septic system. A joke there too, I think.
Quite a bad one if it is. It would seem that the imposter cook is big on toilet humor. Well, if that imposter cook is anywhere, he's not here. Oh yes. I did wonder why you didn't turn the power on. Especially as the equipment is all repaired. Now you can use the recycler. Yeah. Even though you could have let it follow you didn't want to. Although it would have made collecting that easier. Well, if you want to pick up all of that, you're going to need to turn the power off, collect it, get back up, and then turn it back on. As I suspect there's more to this place than eel scraps. Yeah, I don't think that'll work. Didn't think so. Worth a try, though. Yeah, I know. Another digit for the code in Abigail... yeah. Abigail Foy's quarters. You just need to find the other 2 digits. And I believe I know where one of them is. It's in the crew quarters near... yeah, you know that storage room near the way to the Arboretum? Well, that's where the next digit is. As for the digit that is unaccounted for, well, that's going to need a more thorough search, as wherever it is, it's not anywhere you've been. someone has to clear it after them. They certainly have some unique ways of dealing with waste. Yeah, not the most ideal of combat situations, but I think you handled yourself quite well. Yeah, that one. You do remember you have the psychoscope. And there's a chipset in it that can detect mimics, and even greater mimics. Yeah, you're probably asking how to get into that security station. Well, seeing as that corrupted engineer operator, yeah, the engineering operator over there can't get to you either. You could dispatch it with relative safety. You might want to check up on Dr. Inge. See how he's getting on with January. Yep. He's been here, hasn't he?
Made it to your office, Morgan. I guess I see where all that TranStar money goes.
Chief Ilyushin? You're alive!
Igre? You made it?
Chief Engineer Ilyushin.
What the hell? Morgan, is that...
No, that is...
I am January. Morgan Yu's personal operator.
Talk about loving the sound of your own voice. So, it's the three of us. Four of us. Anyone else from the labs or psychotronics? Is that Morgan's workstation? And the fabricator?
Chief Ilyushin, please do not...
Morgan, come up here when you get a chance.
She must have snuck past you. But that wouldn't explain why the elevator is back here and not set to the lobby. Yeah, you might want to meet up with them. See if they've got any... well, anything that they need you to do. Great. Well, you've dealt with worse.
New sound aptitude available.
I know, you could hardly miss at that range. Now, if there's nothing else, you might want to head to your office. Oh yes, there was something here that you could take care of.
The Yu family caused much trouble on Earth. Now they play with the stars and expect not to burn. I wondered why you opened us to the chamber. Make us see a horizon. Sharp, razored, hungry. You surround yourself with machines, with things. They cannot keep you safe. They will eat you as well after they eat you. Maybe I take your suit. Become MU. Get shuttle access.
He's not remotely Chinese, so that's not going to work. Yeah, have the disruptor stunned already. Ah, good. You live. Oh yeah. Useful if he didn't have the ability to hack your way into the door. Speaking of which,
Tell me again how the decompression happened.
It was very sudden. I don't know the specifics, but I had to act quickly.
The decompression occurred due to a detonation in the cargo bay.
January, I asked Dr. Igwe.
I don't know. Perhaps an explosion or structural damage from the Typhoon attack?
Which would have originated where? Psychotronics?
That is unlikely, Chief Ilyushin.
January, instead of wasting our time interrupting, go check the deployers. All of them.
That wouldn't be relevant to my directives. No, thank you.
Morgan, hope you don't mind. I was using your workstation.
I found the right materials for the glue gun as well. Was able to make several canisters.
I also found some food on the way up. Left it on the desk. Don't worry, they're alien-proof. I checked them. No twitching. To be sure, I let Igwe sample them first.
Pardon me?
I'm joking, Igwe. I wouldn't willingly expose you to aliens. Or anyone else. That would be inhuman.
The discoveries made aboard Talos 1 seem to validate some form of panpsychism. Consciousness is a fundamental force that exists everywhere, to one degree or another. It seems plausible, then, that an organism evolved, which is able to metabolize complex forms of consciousness.
What are you saying? They eat other minds?
Yes.
That's... How can something like that exist?
they clearly aren't that discriminating with what they eat.
The security station in the lobby might have weapons.
Scanning target, no Typhon material.
Good evening, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Well, unless you have any other reason to head to... Yeah, unless you have any other reason to head to the Neuromod division, this is probably the last time you'll need to actually go there. Yes. Didn't think to use that way to get out of the office, did you? Oh yeah, and it's telling when the volunteers, term used loosely, are identified only by an ident rather than their names. Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, I know you're angry at the deceit and what he did, but at least now you have an excuse to go to the bridge. Yeah, you'd best head back there.
target, no
I'm
target.
sending you the code to my grav shaft. Assuming it still works.
Well, that's convenient. And I like that gun. I believe you know where the bridge is.
Morgan, Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities? If so, this is a sentimental request, but my collection, the gallery of photos the others used to laugh at. Each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data, connectomes, the guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful. I'm sending you an audio file that will open this safe in my room. You can play it with your transcribe.
Well, why not? You can do it on the way back from the bridge. After you go Judge Dredd on that cannibal cook.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Let me have a complaint.
contact him immediately. Mr. Tucker's office is on the second floor of the lobby.
Oh. Yeah. I can tell that it's not going to end well. And suddenly, it no longer matters either way, as both of them are now dead. In fact, with one of them, if there is some vestige of him, well, you're doing him a favor. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through that. And it would also help if you made some repairs. You need to use much better. How many more detours are going to be made? How long will Alex Yu be kept waiting? Find out next time on Prey.